Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I want to talk to you about how Palantir ruined me as an investor and what stocks I own in my 100,000 portfolio, how I divide it up, and what my thoughts are about Palantir and the market in the future. So if you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos. And by the way, as we go with this video, I want you to comment below what type of investor you are and what stocks you own and what you're bullish on in the future. This is a very new channel and I have a lot of new viewers because of my Palantir videos, and I would really love to know who are watching these videos and what you guys are interested in. So what stocks are you looking at, and are you a long-term, a technical, or fundamental investor? So basically, a little bit about me. I'm a real estate investor in southern Sweden. I'm a co-owner in a company. We are currently planning and building hundreds of apartments in southern Sweden. And I decided to take the stock market very seriously and diversify a little bit into the stock market. And I have been basically a 100% technical trader guy. I have a few years of experience on the stock market, and for some reason I have been on and off. And every time I have been on the stock market, I was only in a bull market. And I was very aware of this because I made a very good strategy with my technical trading. So I made other videos about my strategy, and I don't really like to talk about my technical trading because for some reason in YouTube it's not really looked upon. Like, somehow people are way more into fundamental trading, and I believe both has its place. And to be honest, it's very bad to mix them up. So the thing is, you have to know, if you're a technical trader, you need to be a technical trader and look from that frame of mind. And when you're a fundamental trader, you need to look from that frame of mind. And for some reason, I was always very attracted to being a technical trader because I really like that you are fully in control of what you're doing. And if you buy something and it doesn't go your way, you cut your loss, and then you watch certain things, and you always know what you're doing. And for me, the worst thing that could happen to you on the stock market was that you think you know a stock, you buy it, and then the price goes down, and then you start questioning yourself, and you don't really know what to make of it, and then you buy and sell, and like for me it felt like a little bit of floundering, or you don't know what you're doing. And somehow the technical world was so simple. You have a buy signal, and then it either goes up and then you keep it, or goes down and then you sell. And when this happens, then you sell. And it was fully controlled. However, I was really aware that I only tried my strategy on bull markets, and I really wanted to see what my strategy is like in a bear market. And what do you know? My wish was granted, and as I'm sure all of you know, since basically November, what is this, January 2, but yeah, basically since November we are in a non-bull market, and since December and January we're in a bear market, and I got my ass handed to me by my strategy. I'm actually going to show you that. As you can see, not all my trades are recorded here, but it's mostly green. And then since December, now these are the sell dates. I mean, it's just red. And basically this is what I wanted to see. And this is where Palantir comes in the picture, because I wanted to see, does my type of technical trading also work in a bear market? And it clearly doesn't. So basically I amended my technical strategy, and I said that what I came to is I want to learn other types of investing. So I decided, okay, I will learn fundamental investing and long-term investing, and I will divide my portfolio, and 50% of my portfolio is going to be long-term investing, and 50% is still going to be technical. However, I'm not going to trade this strategy if the S&P 500 is below the 50-day moving average, because that's a bearish sign, and clearly my strategy doesn't work when things are bearish. It was actually really interesting that I took the broker account and I looked at when my portfolio was having trouble, and in these periods, when you had these periods, my portfolio was doing very bad. And then when the market was above the 50-day moving line, my strategy did, I think I doubled what the S&P 500 was doing. So I was very happy with that, right? So then I started looking at fundamental trading, and then I found this little company called Palantir. And one thing that was a very new thing to me is that yes, it's true that in a way you can't control your timing when you're a fundamental investor, but what gives you the control is when you have a good entry into the stock. Like, let's say if a stock has fallen 70% and you think that it's a very good stock, you take out a lot of your risk because the stock has fallen so much. So I started looking at different stocks. I looked at Zoom, Tesla, I looked at Teladoc, and and one company out of them all stood out for me, and it was Palantir. And then I thought I would take it easy, I don't rush things, and like I will be a very safe investor. So I put 100% of my portfolio into Palantir. It's actually true. I'm the type of guy also in real estate investment that when you see an opportunity, you have to go for it. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you're going to succeed, but I mean that's the only way to make money. When you see that something is down, then you gotta go for it. And when you look at Palantir, what really got me was that somehow this stock was so misunderstood. I actually did many videos on this in so many ways. It has a complete pristine balance sheet, basically no debt on the balance sheet. It's basically profitable, but because of the accounting rules, it doesn't you have to count stock-based compensation as a negative, but it's not a cash item for the company. The company is madly expanding. It has multi-year growth in front of it. It has a super good team. I'm super excited to own this company. Every other company that I was looking at, it doesn't mean that they're not good, but every company had, for example, Zoom, I was like, okay, it looks very good, balance sheet looks very good, okay, but I'm really uncertain about their growth, Then on Tesla, it was like, growth looks good, balance sheet looks good, but the valuation is it's not bad, but if I look at this, it's like below IPO price, where it was, almost, when did it go IPO? October 2020. But it's below IPO price, and it's crazy low how low this valuation is. So my plan is that 50% of my 100,000 portfolio is in Palantir, and if the stock price goes down, as my new strategy, my new fundamental strategy, I understand that I need to cost average down, so I'm going to look at what I can liquidate to buy more. And I mean, on the technical side, I don't really like, I can show the portfolio. The thing is that I decided to keep the stocks that I have because they are on an uptrend as opposed to the market. This is one of my holdings. I bought it here, and I didn't see a reason to sell it until it actually reaches an exit signal. But if the market is going to be bad, and this is going to hit an exit signal, I'm going to sell it, and then I'm just not going to trade on my itchy fingers, I guess you could call it, portfolio until the moving average goes over 50%. And just so you understand how much of a technical trader I was, I don't even know what this company does. So it was so 100% purely technical that I literally don't know anything about this company. I was just looking at the chart. And I was proud of this. So I'm like a schizophrenic, I'm trying to be like a very prudent long-term investor on one time, and on one hand, and on the other hand, I'm like this worst type of technical investor that you get. But hey, I made money on this while we were in a bull market. Then my ass was handed to me. This is another one that I bought here, and as soon as it's going to break below this support line, I'm going to sell it. I'm in this because the trend is so nice. And it's so interesting that the market was in a total bear market since about this date. Sometime here, basically the S&P 500 nosedived, and this stock is actually going up. So that's very, very bullish for me. And I didn't see a reason why I should sell it unless it breaks this support line. And this is the next stock that I own. So it's only 3 stocks in this 50,000 portfolio, and it's the same story here. It's doing good. If it gives me my exit signal, then I'm going to sell it. If you want to see more videos on my technical trading, let me know. It's definitely a big part of my stock trading, but I'm very much focusing on being a long-term investor now. So I'm going to make videos mostly about long-term investing. And I don't think that making videos about technical trading helps anyone, because it's more like you need to understand the strategy and follow it every day. And I don't think it helps anyone if I say, buy this one today, and then if you miss the video by 2 days, then you know it was too late for you. This was my story. This was my portfolio. And let me know what stocks you are buying. Let me know your timeline on this, and are you a fundamental, technical, long-term, short-term? And I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.